anticipate open up the window for Simeon Junior?
I believe we will on Junior today.
Okay. And anything new with Asante?
Who?
Asante?
Oh, Asante, no update. I've been told by the organization that when there is new information, it will be provided.
And Cam and Denzel just returned to practice this week?
Cam, Denzel, yeah, I think they'll be out there to practice today. And Ladd, I think they'll all be out there in some form or fashion.
Did you learn anything else about what Ladd's injury is?
What he's working through?
Yeah.
That's working through. Yeah.
So, progressing well then if he's going to.
As much specifics I can give is working through something.
With the Chiefs, a number of division titles that they've won in a row, when you sort of approach talking to the team about the Chiefs, their standing in the division, in the league, how do you sort of approach the messaging with your players on that front?
Yeah, big game. Playoff. We're in the playoff fight. Good. It's on the road. Good. It's against the Chiefs. Good. Let's get prepared and get ready to roll.
How are you a different team now than you were back in week 4? What do you think?
Oh, I don't have that list in front of me. I just don't. I don't currently have the list in front of me.
You guys have seen more man coverage over the past 2 weeks. Do you think that is a trend of how opposing defenses are playing you and are going to be playing you moving forward, or do you think that was more of like individual game plan stuff with the past 2 teams you guys have faced?
Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that. To predict if it's going to be a trend or not.
What do you think about Tarheeb winning Player of the Week?
Thrilled. I mean, personally, I think collectively, we're always happy for teammate success, for the other guy's success, and well deserved. The monster game that he had, is well deserved, and we like it, like our guys to aspire to win the most awards, get the best grades, and excel at sports. So fired up. I mean, another virtual hug for the way Tarheeb played, but also the PBU he went for on the sideline, and didn't make the play. Somehow their receiver stayed in bounds. That was right in front of me. I mean, a lesser man could not have accomplished that, which would be about 99% of all football players. But he did, and then somehow Tarheeb got up, tracked him down, and kept him out of the end zone, making that touchdown-saving tackle. That's just so huge. I mean, they're not in till they're in, and that led to a field goal instead of a touchdown, difference of 4 points. The game came down to a 4-point lead for us at the end. So just raise it all the way up. Great job by Tarheeb, and it was the old olive jar. As soon as we got the first one, Jesse said, "The jar is open," and then get 3 more interceptions. Very, very. It was just great. Tarheeb's 2, Marcus, that touchdown-saving interception or field goal-saving, whatever it would have been points. Cost them points to get that interception in the red zone, and Derwin's. I need that picture blown up of him, high pointing the ball, with his eyes right on the ball. I mean, that should be in every defensive backfield position meeting room, all over for young players and for our players. I mean, that's how you do it. You high point the ball, with his eyes, locked on the ball. It's textbook.
Jim, you've had the Clinkscale on your staff for a couple seasons at Michigan.
Coach Clinkscale?
Yeah, and now here. Just what is it about the job that he's done, especially this year with rookie corners and also, with the secondary too, with as many changes as you've had and being able to onboard guys as quickly as you have?
Yeah, you just reminded me. I meant to give a game ball to Coach Clinkscale, for this game, and a game ball to Chris O'Leary. Those two coaches. I mean, phenomenal, right? I mean, player comes in, Marcus May flew here Wednesday night, got here Thursday, did his physical, couldn't practice that day because everything wasn't done until practice was over, and then practice on Friday, and flew with us to Atlanta, and then makes a big play and an impact in the game, and whether that's Coach O'Leary, Coach Clinkscale has done a phenomenal job. 2 rookie corners, and every player at the corner position was new to Coach Clink. I know I said this a few weeks ago. I mean, the Cleveland game, it's just a profound impact that Coach Clinkscale is having on our football team. And I've seen it before. Coached with Clink at Michigan, and he's just a phenomenal communicator, phenomenal teacher, phenomenal coach.
What do you think about him being such an effective teacher of this team, no matter what, who comes in, whether it's a rookie, a vet like Marcus, they get it.
Yeah, it's what makes any coach really good. And you said the word teacher. The coaching, teaching, parenting. They're synonymous. And I think what separates Coach Clink and all the really great teachers and coaches is they can take the complex scheme or complex problem or and come up with the solution, but be able to explain it in a learnable, understandable, and rememberable way. Albert Einstein, take the complex and make it simple. I'm not calling football rocket science, but it is. I mean, it's complicated, and Coach Clink does as good a job as can be done with doing that. Expert in secondary play, expert as a defensive coach. Just have the highest respect for him.
How do you feel like Joey is playing?
Yeah, good.
With Justin, obviously you guys have drilled the importance of protecting the ball, and obviously sometimes running with 305 attempts and no interceptions. How do you sort of walk the line, balance, protecting the ball, being safe with the ball, while also trying to, maximize him as a thrower and sort of, see him be aggressive in terms of pushing the ball downfield? How do you balance those two things when you're coaching him?
Just let him do. It's. I mean, you're seeing those. 305. Is it 305 straight without an interception? But I mean, he is also pushing the ball downfield. With no. I call it no conscience. But I mean, I think that was kind of just me thinking that. He actually, I mean, he can throw a ball, 45, 50 yards, plus, and put it to a real tight spot. So I think he knows exactly what he's doing, and he'll put a ball 45, 46 yards downfield to a spot that is, just the perfect spot where our guy can catch it and they can't. So Yeah, to answer your question, I mean, it's just, he's doing both.
Is just hypothetically speaking, is it possible when that's such an important part of how you guys want to play, protecting the ball, that you would find a quarterback being conservative in certain situations because the priority is for you guys, turnovers lose, as Greg said, turnovers lose games, sacks.
Yeah. I mean, my honest answer is a lesser quarterback, maybe. Maybe that would affect. But not Justin.
The Chiefs have the number one third down offense. They have had a good offense for a number of years. But anything specific this year that they've been good at on third down?
Yeah, I mean, they do an incredible job. It's with everything that they do. Run game, pass game, protection, scheme, execution. So, tall task, working our way through it, for the second time, and compiling the game plan that gives us our best chance of winning.
Sorry, go ahead.
You guys have used Derwin on tight ends a lot. It's obviously one thing that he does really well. When you get him close to the line of scrimmage, you can move him up. But you have Njoku and Kyle Pitts. You obviously missed the last game against the Chiefs, but just what allows him to be good in those situations, and how excited are you to see him?
Yeah, he's also that kind of player that and we've said it before, but he could go cover. He could be a corner. He could be an outside corner. He can cover. He can play near the line of scrimmage. He can blitz. He can play the deep half. He can play the deep third. He can play the flat. If he were Willie Mays, he's like Willie Mays, 5-tool plus player, that can do it all.
With Chris O'Leary, how much of it was John's recommendation, and how much did you try to maybe talk to Marcus Freeman and others before bringing them on staff?
That was, and Jesse had a relationship, and Mike Elston, but mostly Jesse. Jesse's I can't take a deep long bow for that one. Give that credit to Jesse Minter.